folks, James here again. A very warm welcome to you all, and here I am with my VR to the Peacheys13 and their giveaway, which is a lovely idea, and pleased to have finally got round to making a my VR. Pleased that you've extended by another week, which has really helped me personally, because I've really not found the time to do this sooner. So anyway, going back to another time to try something and to bring something back, and and just briefly before I get into this, I'm just getting to the end of some salmon gal with chocolate flake in the Mindful Birchwood. So the first part of this, I'll prepare you for this, because it's quite exacting and rather decadent, and I've really expanded on the question somewhat, so I shall try and be to the point and fairly quick as I can be. So the one thing I would like to try, if I could go back in time, is I'd like to try being a bright young thing back in the sort of late 20s, early 30s, and by that I mean very much in a similar vein to P.G. Wodehouse's Bertie Wooster, and that would entail living in London, in the metropolis, as they say, having no real need to actually work, and having plenty of free time, and it would entail basically having a damn good gad about town, enjoying myself with friends at the local club, and fine dining in lovely Art Deco surroundings, with like-minded folk, dancing to the raucous hot jazz of the period, enjoying the new styles in fashion, in very nicely tailored bespoke suits and evening wear, and having just a jolly good time of it, and of course enjoying the full range of smokes, from the pipes obviously through to perhaps some very nice cigars, and anything else that was sort of going around, I suppose. But yeah, so a rather sort of expanded version of what I would like to try, and it doesn't entirely fit in with me as a person, because I don't really drink a lot, so one whiff of champagne I'd probably be on the floor, but I'd give it a jolly good try. Yeah, so I suppose the elements I really would most love is the sort of the dancing, and the vehicles of the time as well, lovely sort of early sports cars, and just being a bit extravagant, and not having to worry about a great deal, and just enjoying oneself as much as possible. So that's the first part, and I suppose leading on from that, I would probably say that the one thing I would like to bring back is a full wardrobe, if we can class the wardrobe as one thing in this circumstance, and it would be a wardrobe, a complete wardrobe of attire from the period, as I said, all lovely bespoke tailored suits, and fine shoes, and everything really that you could possibly want. So it's rather greedy of me, admittedly, but that's what I would love to do, given those two wonderful opportunities. And of course, I would expect that all that sort of attire from that period would all be of the finest quality, and would last me, and be a delightful thing to have as a memento of a very unique situation, should it ever occur. So there we have it. Again, a wonderful sort of VR to respond to, especially tapping into a couple of my very keen interests, and so yeah, there we have it. So again, thanks to the Peacheys13 for coming up with that idea, and thanks for extending our period for putting an entry in, and I hope it has been of at least some little bit of interest to you. So with that, we'll see you again soon on the next one, and so cheerio for now.